Hey, what is up guys, Silverdollar Game here, and today I'm making a video about how to make a Hunger Games map on Minecraft Xbox 60 Edition. Many people have been asking me this because I have such spectacular Xbox 60 Hunger Games maps on my worlds, so lots of people have been wondering how I make those. Now in this video I'll be showing you not how to make it really, but like the steps you'll take to make it, if that makes any sense, but you'll see if you watch the end of this video. So the first thing you'll need to do is the settings. The first thing you need to do is just name the Hunger Games, whatever Hunger Games you're going to make it. It can be any theme you want, like a camp or some futuristic thing or a real life thing, just anything that is really creative. And yeah, and speaking of creative, you need to be in creative mode to make a Hunger Games, of course, because you can't really make one in survival because you need all these materials and stuff. So yeah, and you should really, I recommend you having it on difficulty peaceful, so no slimes or any mobs will be around while you're trying to make your Hunger Games map. And yeah, so on more options, I prefer to use Super Flat World because then you have a lot more space to make your own Hunger Games instead of clearing out all this land so you can make your own. And yeah, you don't really need, I also prefer turning off generated structures just so when you spawn, you won't spawn in a village, so when other people spawn in the Hunger Games, they don't spawn next to a village. So yeah, so the next thing you need to do is create your new world and go into the super flat world. So yeah, when this world loads up, then I'll start showing you the steps on how to make a Hunger Games. So yeah, we're here, and the first thing you're gonna need is just mostly the spawn point. So the spawn point can really be anywhere as long as it leads to your cornucopia. Now, if you don't know, a cornucopia is the place where you start to get chests. So it's like, you might have seen in Hunger Games where you're in pods, which I'll talk about later, and they'll push you up and you go into chests. And those chests are just like starter stuff that you can use, or you can find better stuff around the map. But yeah, so mostly you can spawn like in the sky or way over there in the world, as long as it leads you to your cornucopia, or you can just have it right at your cornucopia. So make sure the first thing you do if you want to make your spawn point at the cornucopia is to mark your spawn point. So when you first appear in the world, you want to mark it by breaking the block you first spawn on, so you know where around the area you're going to spawn. So around there you're going to want to like make a middle chest thing. So like have some chests around the middle. Not here, but I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. And yeah, you can just have some chests in the middle, so it will help you and help the other players get some starter stuff. There's not to be too many chests, because really you don't need that many chests. So yeah. And the next thing you need is the pods. Now the pods are pretty easy to make. I'll show you the style I usually like to make them with. Is you make a square of stone slabs like that, and then you dig 2 blocks down, and then there should be like a piston here and some redstone. I'm not really gonna go into redstone that much because I'm not really good at explaining it. So yeah, you just need some redstone connecting all of the pods that are gonna be around. If you're gonna have more than 1 or 2 players, of course. So yeah, you're gonna need to push those up. You go in the chest, you get some stuff, you start running, and yeah. So like I said before, you can make it to any theme you want, like any place, and just make something that's really cool. And then when you're finished with it, you can make Hunger Games out of it, like put some chests around. Make sure to have some rules around so people know like what the rules are, how much grace period is, and all that stuff. If you don't know, grace period is how long it is until people can start killing each other. So you need you're gonna need when you first finish the Hunger Games to have trust players off, so then you can give them the privileges to kill players and not kill players. So that's a pretty good tip right there. So yeah, so just make the theme anything you want, and then put some chests around, and that should be really cool. So the last thing you'll probably need is The last thing you'll probably need is probably just to make it look big or small. So if you want to make it like a big Hunger Games, you're going to need time. Now, a Minecraft Hunger Games doesn't exactly take only like 1 hour. If you want to put like detail into it, then you're going to want to have a lot of detailed structures, maybe even take some off online. So yeah, you're going to need all that. And a quick side tip to the rules thing: if you want to like advertise your channel, like if you have a channel where you actually show where you make the Hunger Games or something like that, you can advertise it in the rules, like check out my YouTube channel, Silver Dollar Gamer, or something like that, like I've done in my Hunger Games. So yeah, that has been how to make a Hunger Games on Minecraft episode 60, or more of like the steps of making a Hunger Games. So if you guys enjoyed, please like, share this video, and subscribe to become a Silver Dollar Gamer yourself. I have been Silver Dollar Gamer, and peace out, guys.